god. Oh, Rob.
Rob doesn't have his earphones in, so he can't hear us, and he's sitting there wearing a gothic black hoodie and big black thick rimmed glasses.
Looks like he just released an album that got 10 out of 10 on Pitchfork.
But the twist is he reviewed it.
Bazinga boys are here to speak all of their thoughts on the Big Bang Theory. Rob has an opinion, Vaughn has an opinion, Pete probably has one too. But most of all, Rob has an opinion.
Did you get something over the top, Crapmeister?
I didn't go over the top. I just made a handmade watercolor card where it said, I love you more than Liam Neeson hates his kids being kidnapped and killed all the time. And then she opens it up and it says, and even more than he hates black people. Hey everybody, my name is Vaughn. This is the Bazinga Boys, episode 36. Who are you?
I'm Rob. Who are you, Pete?
I'm a Bazinga boy.
Yeah.
We're all Bazinga boys.
We all are. It's great.
All the energy just got sapped down the room. What are we here to do, Rob?
We're here to watch every episode of The Big Bang Theory, and we're up to episode 36 of a 230-something. Yes.
Awesome. And why is today special?
Today is special because it's Valentine's Day.
Because we're celebrating Valentine's Day.
Why is today
We're
special?
taking a look back on Valentine's Day. Is that what we're doing?
Oh, fuck. Okay, I misheard. I thought we were doing Valentine's Day. I thought all my bits are whiskey-based. Oh, fuck. That's why I was asking I was wondering why you weren't drinking whiskey at the start there.
All your bits are ruined now.
I can fix it up on the fly. It'll be fine.
Do you want to go get some Valentines? I've probably got some out there.
Yeah, get some Valentines. Quick, because it's going to get on theme for the episode.
I'm getting some whiskey. All right, in a second. Talk amongst yourselves.
Rob, can you please make a song about filling time while he gets Valentines?
Filling time while he gets Valentine's. This is just a reference for later when I make the song. Okay, cool.
You fucking twonk.
There we go. Just pour some of that in there.
And you've got some whiskey now. Thank fuck. So I've got my first segment of the day. It's called Which Whiskey on Valentine's? Well, it's just a question. The question for you guys is, which whiskey is best to drink while watching Big Bang Theory with your lover on Valentine's Day? A. Jim Beam. B. Valentine's. C. Fireball. Or D. Suntory Hibiki 21-year Old Mount Fuji Limited Edition.
I know the one that I prefer.
Yeah,
What's that?
I'll go the Suntory, man. Japanese whiskey changed my perception and perspective on what whiskey's all about.
You know what's not good? Canadian whiskey.
Rob, what was your answer?
Valentine's, because it rhymes with Valentine.
No, well, the answer is whatever your partner wants, because it's Valentine's Day, you should be thinking about them. Guys, it's our Valentine's Day episode. Sorry for making you go get whiskey for no reason. So, what did you guys love about this episode?
Well, should we talk about the episode before we talk about what we love about it?
Probably a good idea.
Yeah, cool. All right, so we just watched The Dead Hooker Juxtaposition, which is from Season 2, Episode 19 of The Big Bang Theory. A new girl moves into the apartment. Penny becomes jealous because she's basically taking away the boy's attention. It really puts a bit of a mirror up to Penny. Maybe she's...
It really does. What a wanky way to say it, though.
Yeah.
And it really emphasizes how little Sheldon gives a shit about, like, sex.
Everything. Yeah, so all the boys are giving 110% of their energy to this new girl, Alicia, by, like, helping her set up her stereo system and move and giving her lifts around town and all the rest of it. And Penny really, I feel, starts to realize, like, how much of a prick she's been and how much she's used them.
I don't think she did realize that at all. I 100% disagree with you on that.
Okay.
Because at the very end of the episode, she confronts the new girl and says, hey, you're very obviously using these guys. And she's like, yeah, I'm using them. So what of it? They get to like hear me say nice things to them with no chance of them ever getting to be with me. And I get all my chores done. I get slave labor. And Penny's like, hey, they're actually special. Settle down. And Alicia goes, don't you do the exact same thing? And this is an argument tactic used by people who are in the wrong. Her response is, you are way out of line. That is a non-response. That's not... what is that? What do you mean you're way out of line?
You called me out. I
Yes.
I actually see it from your perspective now, so...
Yeah, exactly.
So fuck Penny. I thought she had the chance to grow. What a piece of shit. She's back on my shit list.
How is she out of line? You've called me out point blank, and I have nothing else to say.
Also, while we're on the train of giving shit to Penny, why the fuck was she wearing track pants with boxer shorts over the top of them?
And once again, the clothing.
Did you guys see that?
Yes, I did.
And then Sheldon's like, laundry day, and I'm like, if it's laundry day, why are you wearing both fucking last pairs of clean pants that you have?
Yeah.
Both totally acceptable one at a time if you're just hanging out in your apartment.
I think that's a nitpick.
Well, I noticed that she was also wearing a Hillary 2008 shirt. Do you know what that means? She was anti-Obama, racist as well. Well, and this also brought up, so obviously the theme of this episode was the boys getting used. Most of the boys getting used, doing things for girls that have no chance of sleeping with them. And that really struck me, because last week we talked about that. And Pete, I'm sorry, but I think your mum was using you to help her move house, and she's never actually going to sleep with you. So, hate to break it to you, but I'm sorry, but I think your mum was using you.
You're out of line for one.
One thing I will say about this episode is it did have a B plot. Although I can't decide which was the A and which was the B plot. So it based around Sheldon having anxiety about there being a new neighbor above them because he doesn't like change and he doesn't want anyone.
That's the same storyline.
But is that the same storyline as the guys are trying to impress this girl? Well, because they were removed. Like, he was always downstairs, they were always upstairs.
It was all the same thing. It was a new lady moved into the building, and it's everyone reacting to it. The guys are reacting to it by sucking a dick. Penny's jealous, and Sheldon doesn't care.
Okay.
That's it. That was the story. So what did you love about the episode? We're seeing it's Valentine's Day.
I loved that that was the return of Sheldon's Volcom t-shirt.
that haunted you.
The design from our 420 Bazinga episode. And also, I feel like there was actually a hint of stipples in Penny's blue dress.
I saw that as well. What a Valentine's Day treat.
It was a treat. After last week, we wrote it off. We're like, nope, the show's getting too popular. All the characters are...
The show's getting too highbrow.
It's getting too highbrow. They don't need to resort to cheap tactics like Penny's nipples anymore. But I feel like they popped them in there for the fans, for the people that have been there since day one, like us.
Little throwback. Played some of the old stuff.
And what did I love about the episode? I loved that there were end credits because it signaled that the episode was over.
Well, yeah, that's true.
It turns out that there was only one writer on this episode as opposed to the usual 4.
That's probably why there was only one storyline. Like,
Yeah.
we need more people to write the other
It's
storylines.
like, wow, I'm really tired. I've been working for at least 14 minutes.
Yeah.
When are you guys chipping
I'm
in?
done. So the base of the episode was the people reacting to this new person moving in. And I got a question for you guys. Who is worse? Is it Glasses Man and Co. becoming slave labor in the hope that the new lady will bang one of them or show her a bunghole to them or something like that? Or is the new lady, is she horrible for using these idiots? Or is Penny the worst for being jealous of the new lady and saying that these guys are special when she does the exact same thing to them? And to be 100% honest, they're not special. How is a creep? Raj is like a creep as well. Glasses Man...
You'd never know about Raj because he never says anything.
Yes. So, and Sheldon is the only one who's not, like, becoming a slave, and he's just annoying. So, who's the worst? Penny, Glasses Man and Co., or the new lady? Who's the worst out of all of them?
Oh, definitely Penny on this one. It's because, as you said, she doesn't really learn from it. Like, she buys them dinner, and you think, oh, that's her turning a new leaf.
Rob, she showed the stipples, though.
Yeah, but, like, she buys them Chinese food, like, thinking that's, like, a move forward. And then when they leave, she's like, but I bought you Chinese food. So she was only doing it for her own
yes,
gain.
100%.
It wasn't
Did you
for
boys
anything
pick
else.
up that while she was eating that Chinese food, it switched between chopsticks and a fork every time the camera cut back to her?
Yeah, well, I did notice that. But They always have issues with eating in this fucking show. Most of the time they spend poking their food.
Just give them one set of cutlery and just that's someone's job. Just remember that, even if it's the actors.
I feel that's like the actor's job to not endlessly switch between things.
Yeah.
By the way, guys, while we're talking, just take a break talking about the episode. I just want to say, looking at both of you right now, both of you are looking very comely.
Oh, so I wrote "comely" down as a note for this episode. What?
So here's the thing: in the episode, there's basically a soggy Seo situation where they all come on Penny's face, and then Shelfman says to Penny, "She's looking very comely."
She says
No,
that.
in the episode, they have a fight, and she's got bruises all over her, and she's trying to eat food while in pain, and Shelfman goes, "Hey, Penny, you're looking very comely," and I was like, "What?" And I went back and watched it with subtitles. He says, "You're looking very comely," and I'd only know that in a sort of porn video context, but supposedly it just means you look very attractive.
Wow.
I looked it up.
And then you looked up a ton of bukkake videos.
Well, it naturally progressed from there.
Yeah.
Did any of you guys laugh in the episode?
I did not laugh in this episode.
0 from me.
I smiled. I didn't laugh. I smiled at the very end where she's getting banged upstairs and there's squeaking, and Sheldon goes, "Oh, now she's jumping on the bed." I was like, "Oh, that's kind of cute."
Alicia,
No
the new
laugh.
girl's banging one of the execs at Universal, I think, which is another pain point for Penny, where she's like, an actress. She's moved out here, and then this Alicia chick comes in, and that's where the namesake of the episode comes from, because Alicia stars as a dead hooker on CSI New York or Miami or something.
She's jealous of the fact that she got a role as a dead hooker.
I think it's time for Vaughn versus the DVD jacket.
It's time for Vaughnverse, the DVD jacket. Again? Ugh.
Peter's given me some clues again, and he's been really stingy again this time. He's only given me Penny at the start and Hot Blonde in the middle. So you know what the episode's about, so I've tried. I don't know how close I'm going to be getting, but who gives a fuck? My Vaughn vs. the DVD jacket is: Penny gets her slave labor force stolen by the building's new Hot Blonde, causing a punch-up. Maybe they had too much whiskey.
Oh.
Keeping it on theme with this episode.
All right, so Penny is no longer the belle of the building when another hot blonde moves in, and moves in on the guys.
Oh my god!
That's enough of that one.
I
Do you know what the most exciting thing about this though is that there's like 4 episodes left in this fucking season, and that's what I can realize. That's yeah.
Do you know
Or
what
you start
really
adding
sucks about that DVD jacket though, Pete? Is it doesn't show the extra 200 episodes from the other seasons on there that we're counting down to. So there's not 4 left. There's like 204 left, you idiot.
I wish we didn't do that research to figure out how many seasons there were. So we're just like,
Well, maybe it's this. Maybe this season's
yeah.
the last one. You never know.
this has to be the last season. Just total.
Honestly, if we didn't know anything outside of this,
Media
I wouldn't
blackout.
put it past it being like, okay, this is the last season. It's getting cancelled. I got a new segment. It's called Secret Admirer of Whiskey.
Oh, well, play the song. I'm sure it has nothing to do with whiskey.
What, you didn't get my message? The name of the segment, I said it was Secret Admirer of Whiskey.
A secret admirer has another name. Stalker, stalker. What you gonna do with that dead hooker upstairs?
Jazz hands.
Dude, that was a sick Mr. Bungle track.
So guess what, guys? I know you guys don't check the mail. Lazy. I do, though. And we received some Valentines in the post here for us. So I know who these are from, but you guys don't. So I'm going to let you try and guess who these are from. And they are from some big names, I'll tell you what. So, first one here, To Pete. It's quite a card. Very extravagant.
Is that it? It's like, well, I didn't spend $9.95 on this fucking card to then have to write a goddamn message in it.
All it says is, To Pete, Happy Valentines. Who do you think that's from? No, it says, To Pete. To sit anywhere else, the thought makes me sick. Even my spot on the couch comes second to your dick. Who's that from?
It's Sheldon.
Yes, you're right. Okay, let me have another look here. Oh, we got another one here for Pete again. To Pete, just being in your presence, it fogs up my glasses. I want to stay up all night with you and segregate the races into classes.
Of course,
Who's that from?
It's
Glasses Man.
Yeah.
Yes, oh my God. Rob, we got one for you here. I can't speak to girls, but I can speak to you. When you sing your songs, it fills my ears like a spicy vindaloo. Who's that from?
It's Raj.
Whoa, okay, that's a bit racist. Don't just predict that it's a guy, an Indian guy, because it mentions curry. Shelfman. Howard loves curry as well. You've seen me eat curry heaps? Well, that's a bit racist, Rob. Come on, you. Oh, jeez. Come on.
You're trying to throw a racist retaliation.
Oh,
back at me.
you're the one who brought it race into it. It was just a secret Valentine's,
Rob,
and you started assuming.
That was a very
Jesus.
that was a very comely answer.
Oh, this one's to me. To Vaughn. Roses are red, violets are blue. You're the sexiest of all the Bazinga boys. My nipples go hard, only for you. Where's that one from?
That's Raj.
That one's Raj.
It's definitely-
What the fuck? It's from my girlfriend, guys. I'm not cheating on my girlfriend like you guys and getting like secret notes from people. I don't know. Maybe you should go have a word to your girlfriends, boys, because you're kind of skeezy. Whereas I stay true to my girlfriend. I only got a Valentine from my girlfriend. And you guys are the worst people ever. You guys got any segments? That's me done.
No.
I've got some advice for all our tasty abortions out there. If anyone fucked up, because we've put this episode out a bit late after Valentine's. And I know some people forget. It's a hard time of the year. You're busy. You've just come off Christmas. You might have forgotten to get your significant other a Valentine's card even. Just a card. And do you know what is basically just a giant Valentine's Day card? It's a Bazinga Boy shirt folder.
Oh, it is.
It's basically just a giant card. So if you don't have a Valentine's Day card for your lover, just go to the Bazinga Boys Bazinga Buy store and get one. Very cheap. And it will make up for the lateness of the Valentines. What do you guys think?
What's great is next year, when you also forget a card, there's other flaps you can write on. So it's a different Valentine's Day card reveal.
There's extra flaps. you fucking cumly piece of shit.
And that's a tasty abortion.
That is a
That's
tasty
a tasty
abortion.
abortion.
Until next week, make sure you love your lover correctly and keep telling her she looks comely.
Did you forget to buy your love a Valentine's Day present? Well, never mind. Just head over to the Bazinga Boys store at bazingaboys.com and buy your love a child-sized t-shirt folder. It will fix all of the problems,
Yay!
both in the gift-giving department and in the bedroom. Or you could just ignore your lover and talk to us at facebook.com/Bazinga Boys or twitter.com/Bazinga_boys. See you next week.
So what was that racist Liam Neeson thing? Because I just saw all the backlash. I didn't
It
see
basically got taken out of context. So what happened was, well, he was like during the Irish like.
as explained by a white
fucking wars.
person.
Yeah, well, no. Well, the thing is, he just said, like, one of his friends got, like, raped by a black person, so he went out in the streets, like, looking for just a black person to smash and, like, kill.
Well, the
And
black
everyone was
person.
like, oh, my God.
The guy who happened to
Well,
be black.
no, he said just anyone. He just said anyone who was black, which was stupid. It's something you don't
Yeah.
really go out and tell
That's
people.
that's not
But
really
I've
how
been
it
that
works.
angry before, where I was like,
Someone's
I went to my
committed a
bike store.
crime. Arrest anyone. Okay,
Yeah.
thanks. Thanks for the tip, Liam. All of our cases
I
are
think-
now closed.
I think it was a story of how angry he was. It wasn't a story about him being racist. Because I've been so angry and upset that my bike got stolen. I was like, I want to wait with like a weapon and leave a bike out, wait for someone to steal it, and then kill them. Because you get that angry.
Yeah.
But I think as soon as you throw something like black in there, you're like, oh, well, you're fucked now, you dumb dog.
Yeah.
And then I saw that he's starring in Men in Black. I was like, oh no.